Did you know that General Grievous was almost a child?
But now it's time for some fun.
And villainy. General Grievous was first featured not in Revenge of the Sith. It was actually in the original Clone Wars cartoon back in 2003, which means that he's been around for almost 20 years, and I still don't know how to spell Grievous.
No,
I get to the G-R, and then it's like, where's the I, where's the O? I get very, very flustered, Logan.
Hey, the letters aren't going to hurt you anymore. It's okay.
I'm sorry, I lost my cool for a second there.
That's
I just don't want the letters to hurt me again.
They won't.
They won't. But I remember back in the day, this is more warm feelings, that when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with myself one day, I looked at the special features of Revenge of the Sith, where they had a little webisode, basically, of the development of General Grievous, his concept art, what George was kind of thinking, and what we're covering right now is a lot of that from the video.
Yeah, a lot of the different artists kind of came together in sort of like a group panel type of deal,
Yes.
and they threw together a bunch of different designs based off what George was telling them. And a lot of these pictures might be a little grainy, but that's because we're pulling them from the behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. And just to make it clear, we are not making fun of the artists in any kind of way. Actually, the artist went above and beyond based on what George told them. He basically said, make them scary and make it not really Darth Vader.
Yeah, not Darth Vader and scary.
Mm-hmm. And then even in the clip itself, they say, you know, he talked about being an android, being a droid, being organic. He said it, whatever. It didn't really matter. It just needed to be scary.
Yeah, so we can pull from that his cues.
Right.
It wasn't faster and more intense. This time it was, make it scary. You could do it better than I can, Ty.
Oh, what? I can do a George Lucas. Just make it not Vader and make it scary. So, speaking of not being Vader and being scary, what's more scary than a child?
A child.
So this is the first one we need to bring up. I like that the IG-88 style droids are around him, but this was a concept art for General Grievous, a little kid.
I like it because he's got not only is it a child and he's terrifying with his lifeless eyes or her
and his
lifeless
widow's
eyes.
peak.
And the widow's peak, the very aged hairline. But
yeah.
He's got both of his hands in like a guacamole type of like two bowls of guac.
What is more like kind of scary than somebody using dip with their own hands?
Yeah, what's also
if someone came to your party, you had some hummus out, and they're just like, "Oh, great, I love hummus," and just scooped it.
What a power move! This kid's just putting himself like.
Yeah. They're like, just give him the food. He keeps putting his hands in it.
Yeah, and we know they pick their nose because they're children.
Of course. I mean, only children pick their nose.
Right.
Next one is Spray Face. Now, if you've seen the behind the scenes feature, one of the artists got some inspiration while going to the bathroom, and it's not what you think. It is actually based off of a spray bottle. If you see it again, you can kind of tell from like what the mouth really is. It's just kind of like where the liquid would come out. But yeah, that is what he based this design off of.
Yeah, apparently he was scared of cleaning mirrors. You know, he was like, hey, make it scary. And what's scary? Windex. I hate cleaning.
Chores.
Bam. Yeah, chores.
Yeah, and he just made up the whole. It was in the bathroom. That was the first thing that came to mind.
The previous one, was actually the artist for this one because children hate chores.
Yes, that's a good point. The next one here. This guy's like, what is he, a holocron head?
Yeah, holocron mouth, holocron head. I don't know.
I don't know if many people know exactly what a holocron looks like, but that is exactly what a holocron looks like. It's almost like if the original design or the first creation that Tony Stark did of the Iron Man armor, he just powered it with a holocron right in the mouth.
That's insane because I was going to say that exact same thing, and you took it right out of my head, which is, spit take.
Spit take? No way.
Not really. Too much technology around.
But yeah, and also, if we're talking about the direction of, he could be a droid, he could be organic or whatever, this is not organic in any kind of way. This is just like...
it's just a robot.
It's a robot, yes, as many people call it. The next one... talk about not necessarily being a robot, more so an organic. This is the first down football marker.
Yeah, it's like if you made the first down or not, and they bring out the orange markers and then with the chains.
But imagine this guy just floating around being like, this is where the ball was. The ball was here.
But also he's got a rabbit ears. You know what I mean? Like
he's kind of cute, yeah.
Are these the same person, or is this like two variations and then like their little flying guy in between, and then they got like little...
Was General Grievous originally 3 people?
Yeah, it's like... We know
I'm General, he's Grievous. I don't know what that guy back there is doing.
He's just here for moral support.
The next one, I like this. It's kind of like a wood chair beard.
Yeah, it's like an exposed brain type of thing.
He's like, I am very smart. Look at my green brain.
This artist definitely heard scary and was like, I have terrifying nightmares every night, and I'm going to make this guy a dream catcher. There's some association going on there.
Maybe that was part of it. It's like, he liked the Dreamcatcher thing, and that eventually gets into him collecting lightsabers. That was going to catch lightsabers.
This catches the lightsabers as they would catch dreams.
It's basically a baseball mitt for lightsabers.
Maybe that's where this guy gets all of his evil ideas from. They go from the Dreamcatcher, and then they go right up into the brain. You know?
Yeah. This next one is just what is this?
This is Thanos
with a steamy pie.
Of like apple, maybe?
It almost looks like a peach pie. It looks delicious. I love pie.
I think this guy wasn't ready for the picture. You know, like he just came from behind being a baker and he's trying to like lift one of his customers up and someone's like, hey, we need your picture. And he's like, huh?
And then snapped it. And then all of a sudden he sees the special features later and he's like, wait, I'm not scary.
Yeah, I was helping people out.
George thinks I'm scary. I'm holding a pie. Look at how hot it is.
And all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, that on his shoulder there. But that's why he has robotic arms, because he has to hold those pies.
And they're hot.
That's hot. I mean, you can tell. Next one we have is Pope Vader. Now, I understand once again that George kind of gave a lot of vague, things. It needs to be scary, whatever. But he specifically said not to be like Vader.
Right.
And this guy's face looks like Vader.
Yeah. Like, other than just the red glowing eyes, which I know Vader's eyes are more unseen.
Yeah.
But this guy seems like someone told him to make a bedpan fashionable. They were like...
There's concept artists, yeah.
You know what's scary? Flipping... fashion norms on their head, and he was like, oh, I got you, and then put a bedpan.
Yeah, a bedpan or the field marker from the guy before. That's him on top of his head.
Right.
He's just like, I will be your hat now.
It's like, thank you. Scary.
This next one is not too scary. I like to call it the Apocalypse Mastiff.
Yeah, it's definitely, there's some dog elements.
It seems like they were trying to go for like a scary dog in a way, but it kind of comes off as like
cute,
yeah, cute. And then maybe the artist themselves was like, this is coming off a little cute, man. What am I gonna do to make this scary?
Meteors.
Meteor shower. I'll do a meteor shower behind him.
Again, if you look at most of these other renderings, and if you watch the behind the scenes, like it was probably a day or a couple days that they were putting all these drawings together.
Right.
Regardless, time was of the essence, and I
think they went down the dog route and went a little too far. They were like, okay, I've gone this long on a dog. I just need to go full.
They were just daydreaming,
But the thing about it too is that this is one of the ones that George liked.
Yeah, no, that's true.
In the clip, he stapled it. He did something. He's like, I like this one, and I like this one.
This one. And George loves dogs.
And George also speaks like Jar Jar Binks in his free time. Yeah. I like this one, and I like this one.
That's real. If you go watch, it's real.
It's real. It's real. And that isn't me saying that. That is George.
Yeah.
This last guy, I'll say this is the last one until we get to the winner. This guy's COVID free. Look at him. No way COVID's getting in there.
He's either COVID-free or he's like patient zero.
Of the COVID-19 crisis.
He's not looking too good.
This is where it all stems from. Yeah, the eyes being blue. I will say, number one, this does look a little bit like Vader with his helmet off.
Yeah.
But number two, this is a pretty good concept. This is another one of the ones that George liked.
Yeah. Well, you can see here the melding between organic life and robots.
Yeah.
Also, he's got a little bit of the Avatar: The Last Airbender thing going on.
He's the evil Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm here to start the war again.
And is a White Walker? I don't know.
Yeah,
you know?
This guy's been
and
all
Davy
over
Jones?
This guy's been all over the place. And Mad Max, Fury Road. Oh my gosh,
he's dressed like a businessman. Like he's got like a nice
he's got like a
red
suit on. Yeah. This is the actor that played all those characters that we just brought up. This is how he looks in real life. He's just on a red carpet right now.
He thought it was going to be just a headshot. He's like, guys, it was supposed to be the neck up. I just wore my business casual clothes.
Right. And then the next one, artist Warren Fu did the winner, General Grievous. I believe Warren also did the spray bottle face guy.
Yes.
So look how far you can come. But no, he did this the day of, when they were doing the last looks for who is this character General Grievous going to be. He whipped this one together. And I remember the one thing that George did say, which was really good, where you see this version of him. He's got those bug eyes. But George was like, you know, I like this guy. That you can see that he's organic, but, you know, have him have human eyes. Well, not human, but alien eyes, but where you can see the whites of them. You know, looking around, you can tell he's organic. And that is something that really did set General Grievous apart, that you could tell he was an organic thing at one point.
Oh, yeah. You could tell. And definitely with the eyes and the way, like you said, when they did the whites of the eyes, there was this kind of organic life, but also with the way that they did the melding of the body, too. When it's like organic organs, but it's encased with this robotic shell. Yeah. And, yeah, the fact that they, you know, Warren was talking in the behind-the-scenes thing about when he was doing the spray bottle face, he liked that it looked more like bug-like, and that's what they were kind of going for. And I think he nailed it.
I think you know, it's an interesting way that they went about this, where George had a general idea, and then it turned a General Grievous idea, and it turned into all of these different interpretations of what that could be. And this is a great way of looking at collaboration. You know what I mean? Where this guy is drawn up in a morning, and then you're able to make all of that stuff from him. The organic, it's in his, you know, cavity there and all that stuff. Another thing that was in this featurette was concept art for General Grievous that was the guards around them with the staffs. That was also concept art that they took and used that for his guards.
Yeah. I think it's good for collaboration, like you were saying before, but I also think it's a good, not even a metaphor, because it's real. It's almost like when they say for like acting, you know, like you could be a great actor and go out for a role, and just because you didn't get that role doesn't mean you're not a good actor. It just means like they were looking for this really specific, and like look at all these brilliant artists. As much as we poke fun at this and that, these are all brilliant, amazing, talented artists.
Yeah.
And it's not like the other ones didn't get rejected because they weren't good. Mm-hmm. It's just that George had this specific, whether he conveys it well or not, he's got a very specific thing in his mind.
And it just wasn't on those pages. I think all of these have homes in different things. You know, like the field marker. That looks like something right out of Halo. You know, like there's a lot of things that like the guy we just said, the White Walker person, he could be in anything right now.
He could be in like God of War or something.
Yeah.
You know what
Let's
I mean?
just keep going. Let's keep going. But that's what I think is great about that video. So you can definitely check that out by searching for it. But also, it's just great to see a creative process from, hey, it might be a child. Who knows?
Right.
Maybe that will be the scary part of it. And then from that child that you saw at the beginning to this version of General Grievous, it's just incredible how that was the same. They had the same name at one point. Yeah. Both of those people were General Grievous, and one of them just happened to be in more George's vision.
Yeah, but imagine like what it takes for a child to become a general. That is scary. Like the assumption reading between the lines there is actually pretty terrifying.
What did he have?
What did he do? Like, how did he get that to be a general at like 10?
Was he like kind of a Satan like born child, you know, like Rosemary's Baby?
Yeah, right. Like the Omen.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's what it was. That would have been kind of creepy.
That's why he's always got his hands in that guacamole. That's where he gets his power from.
He's just got to cool him down. He's got all that heat coming out.
Hot hands.
Yeah, he's got that hot hands from hell. Ooh, I need my guac.
Yeah, cool him down.
Cool. All right. Well, if you guys want to cool down, you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/ patreon.com/Chatter Squadron. Rise to the ranks. Their names of some of our patrons right down here right now. And what can people do to help support us, Logan?
You can watch another one of our videos right after this one.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're going to watch after this, why don't you just click on another one of our videos?
One's gonna pop up.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of them all over the place. TikTok, Instagram. You can go find them. Listen, we're not going to tell you what to do, but you should do it.
You should.
Or we're going to send old Guac Hands after you.
And he's a child.
Yeah, and you can't punch him because you're going to go to jail.
Yeah.